hello, Sagittarius. What's going on, Sag? It is your girl, Aqua May, and I am here for your April 2025 reading. This is going to be a monthly general reading, so take it as it resonates. Leave the rest for whoever else may need it. And make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, all of that good stuff. But I do hope you're having a beautiful and wonderful start to your April. Okay. Yeah, love it, love it, love it. I know I sure am. I'm loving this month already. It's been a little crazy, but I'm rolling with it and it's going in a good way, nonetheless. But let's see what we have for you guys. We are going to call in our angels, our ancestors, our guardians, our guides, okay, our higher selves. Sagittarius is in alignment with the universe, and God is always and forever with us. So, let's look at the general energy, the overall energy for you for the month. What do we have for my Sagittarius? Saggy. I love my Sagittarius. I have some Sag in my chart, so sometimes I be resonating with y'all reading. But let's see. Overall energy. We have all tied up. Number 5. No, it equals 5, but it's number 23. Okay, so what do we need to release from? What's binded up? I'm getting attachment. Ooh. Okay. So we're doing some releasing work, right? That's what this month is about. The releasing month. You're letting yourself out. You're letting something be. You're letting something go. You're not holding on to the outcome of something. You're not attaching yourself to anything when it comes to, I feel like you're in a way also facing your fears of maybe even being tied down. Yeah, the love card is at the bottom. I didn't even see that. But something about being attached, committed, tied down. Let's see what else we get here from my Sagittarius. And oh wow, both of these cards equal 5. 23 is 5 and the other card is 5, attachments. So 5s talk about changes. 5s talk about the shedding, though, also of the shedding, right? And when I say shedding, it's not a complete shedding, but it's a transitional energy. It's a transitional number, right? It's not the full completion, but it's a level of completion. It's a level of development here. Okay, so your overall energy about things that are you have too much attachment to them, whatever that may be, or it may have a hold on you in some sort of way. All right, let's see what the energy is here. Hello, hello, hello. So 5 and 5, 55 may be important to you. Your spirit guides. Come on, Sagittarius. Every time not every time, but a lot of times when I get your energy, your spirit team be here. Okay, and this is the unexpected energy. So I feel like there may be something that you were led to do this, at some point you were led to go down a certain direction. You were led to, be with a certain person or, excuse me, you were led to do something, to experience something, but now it's time to exit that situation. Like you no longer have to experience it. That's what your spirit guides want you to know. So you may be feeling like you have to, you have to do something, like for the honor of it. I'm almost seeing, right? It's like you commit yourself to something because Granny asks you, right? And every Monday, Granny's gonna call me, ask me to take her somewhere. But it's just like it's taking a toll on you. Maybe it's like, Granny ain't helping you out. She's not giving you no money, no gas money, or whatever it is. She's interfering with other plans that you have. I don't know what it is, but that's what I'm seeing. It's like something that you felt or you feel like a duty to it. Spirit is telling you you don't have a duty to that thing anymore. Wow. All right, what's this? The grieving. Yeah, it's hurting you in some sort of way. It's bothering you in some sort of way, right? You don't necessarily like the energy, and I feel like, you feel tied to it. You feel committed to it in some sort of way, but it's not something you have to be committed to, right? Family is an interesting thing, right? We kind of want to make sure that our family isn't projecting onto us on what we need and don't need, right? So something here about your family ties or your commitments to things that are actually, it's time for you to just leave them with that grieving energy. You've outgrown the situation. You've outgrown this phase. You've outgrown this thing. It's time to move forward. And it's okay. And they just said, do not feel bad. Reframe your memories. Stop feeling bad about something. Stop feeling like you're guilty. Stop feeling like you did something, you're going to be doing something wrong or you did something wrong. You're not. I feel like you're being open and honest with yourself here. It says it's never too late to have a happy childhood. Yeah, career. Okay. So reframe your memories in career. Our career, if you look at it, like even if it's not our actual physical career, things that we work on, that we perfect, that we strive for. That's what career is, right? The things that we put our time, efforts into so that they give us something back in return. All right, so you're reframing your memories about what you are doing, how you're giving of yourself, how you're associating yourself with different people, situations, and things, different memories you may have had about situations, right? Renegotiating agreements with yourself. That's one of the messages for the week, for the collective, is renegotiating these agreements with ourselves, right? It's okay to do that. It's definitely okay to do that. All right. Wow. So this is your focus of putting more energy into the things that are going to give you some type of investment in return. They're going to give you something back in return. Hello. I'm sorry if you said hi and I didn't see it. I appreciate you all being here with me today. All right, let's see. Let's get some clarifying energy. All right, what is the overall energy for Sagittarius? We have the Six of Pentacles, okay, with the all tied up. This is how you give. I just said that. The investments. What are you putting in and what are you getting back out of situations, of partnerships, of, whatever it is that you're committing yourself to, that you feel almost a duty to it. How is it reciprocating that energy back to you? What is it that you're getting out of this? And I feel like that's what you're really focusing on this month. Yeah, the this was at the bottom of the deck before I started shuffling. And I looked at it, but it's here because I feel like there's an end to certain contracts. There's an end to how you are giving to something, coming to a realization how something is not giving back, right? It's like when you give, you're giving, but there's nothing there to return. There's nothing there. You're not getting anything back from whatever it is that you're throwing or you're putting in. I feel like there's this energy of feeling like you're being taken advantage of in some sort of way. The Page of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're being taken, your kindness is being taken for weakness here. And you're realizing how you've kind of wasted time, or like this Page of Cups. Your feelings may be hurt a little bit behind this situation because you really are putting your all into something. Okay? The Four of Swords is here. Ending again. Understanding why something is the way it is. The Ace of Swords. It's like an honest truth here. You're looking at yourself, you're looking at your situation, you're looking at the predicament you may have agreed to put yourself in, or, circumstances of how they are, and you're really being honest here. And I feel like you're speaking up, you're telling people no more. You need to definitely tell people no more, whether it be maybe children who are taking too much from you, or a partner that's taking too much and not giving anything back, a job that's taking too much of your time, your energy, everything, your creativity, and you're not able to put back into yourself properly here. That is your focus for the month, okay? That is your focus. The harsh truths of life have to be worked on, right? So you have the Eight of Cups here. With the unexpected and the unexpected energy, excuse me, with the spirit guides and the grieving. Sagittarius, I feel like y'all always y'all be ready to bounce. That's your energy. You gotta be ready to bounce. But here, I feel like we have the Eight of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Spirit guides want you to follow your heart. They want you to follow your pureness. There's something about purity here. With these 8 cups that are being left behind, there was nothing pure to put in those cups. Those cups were just not able to be used anymore. You know, sometimes our vessels that we use, like even in your home, if your plate breaks, you got to get a new one, right? If the vessel is broken, it needs to be replaced, but with something more better or more refined. And I feel like you're finding that what that balance is of how to create some type of harmony with something, right? Finding the right sense of harmony or coming to terms with others in agreement with something to make it happen, to make it like really to end something, to say, okay, we're not going to do it like this no more. We're going to put our focus into doing it like this. We're leaving that old way completely behind and we're doing it this way, right? It's like a total agreement, a total understanding, a creative, like the 8 of Cups here can be just one person or it could be a group, right, of people who choose to follow something, right? It's like leaving an old way behind, leaving an old whatever it is behind. Something old is being left behind, and it is collective agreement to move forward. It's a collective understanding how something has to happen for it to grow, for it to foster, for it to be, you know, things to be kind of handled in the right manner, that it's not taking a toll on one side of a situation more than the other, right? Where there's not more gain for one thing and then the other side gets absolutely nothing. That's what I see here. All right. So reframing the memories and the career with the focus. What is the focus here for my Sagittarius? Ooh, the 10 of Pentacles. Money, money, money. Stability, strong foundations. That unit, right? I feel like this has to do with either family or this has to do with community. This has to do with, again, partnerships and different things like that, especially with the 10 of Pentacles. It's showing you how stability is needed in order for a structure to stand. Okay, so you have the Queen of Cups and you have the 6 of Cups here. And I feel like this is really good energy, actually, right? These are like the Queen of Cups is open and willing to do what she has to do, right? Very much like this is the other 6. You had the 6 of Pentacles at first where it was like maybe nothing was being reciprocated, but now there's a healing point where actually reciprocation is happening, right? Having a better flow of something. Yeah, a lot of love here, a lot of good energy. And you have the World and the 7 of Wands. This is a battle that is over, right? This is something you was battling yourself with, maybe, or battling with someone else. Maybe you were battling how you wanted to handle the situation or what you wanted to do with it. Maybe, you know, the eye to eye wasn't there yet, but it'll eventually come, like seeing eye to eye on a situation. And then it's like this army type energy where you're coming together, right? All those parties come together, all sides start to work together in some sort of way to keep the foundation, to keep the structure, to keep something going in the proper way, you know? In the proper way, though. Whew. All right. Let's see. Let's get some archetypal energy here for the month for you. I'm going to get 2 cards and see what type of energies you may be encountering other than what we already saw. The Rescuer and the Martyr. Oh, wow. Yeah, interesting. This is like somebody who needs some type of assistance, some type of help. Again, this is that energy of feeling obligated to something. The martyr, putting yourself in the way and saying, hey, I'll do it. The rescuer, the person who is actually going out there and trying to rescue people, rescue a situation, fix something. But being the martyr is not a good thing. Being a martyr, people who put themselves out there like that, they're not truly, you know, like they don't really truly love themselves wholly, because it's like, yeah, you might want to help everybody, but how is that affecting you? How is rescuing other people in situations, how is it depleting you in some sort of way? I'm seeing here. Somebody may need help from you this month. They may be asking for help in some sort of way, and you may be wanting to help them because it's something that it's just like it always happens. That's just what the standard is. But yeah, it's time to let that go. I can't make it up. the Four of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Nine of Cups. All right, this is that energy of feeling, again, like something is always not enough. The Four of Cups, right? Feeling sad, feeling like you have to give something up. All right, and when you do get something back, it's not as much. Like you gave up 3 cups, but you only get 1 back in return, right? And that doesn't feel satisfying in this energy. The Wheel of Fortune here is changing that energy up. It's a matter of just saying yes or no to something with the Wheel of Fortune, all right? And when you say yes to it, you got to feel good about it. You got to know what it is, and you got to know what it is that you want. The Three of Pentacles, the Three of Wands. You may be coming together with a group of people to help others in some sort of way. People who don't really have something. Helping to free them up in some sort of way. This is your energy, Queen of Wands, with the Fool card here, right? This is helping to free up situations, free up time, free up energy, free up space. This is a freeing, a letting go too. But I feel like this is helping other people maybe get out of certain situations with the Rescuer and the Martyr. There may be some type of natural disaster or something like that. I don't know. Sagittarius, what's that about? You got the Nine of Swords here. You got the Hangman and the King of Pentacles. I feel like something is like inevitable. Something is just a matter of time here before it happens. Yeah, it's a matter of a time before this change happens. It's going to happen eventually. It's going to happen. It has to happen, right? It can't stay the same. Something... I just heard something is rotten. Something is rotten. I don't know what that means for who, but something is rotten. Something is spoiled. Yeah, that's the truth. All right, so let's get these last set of cards out here for you guys and see what we have for Sagittarius. The gift of time management is what fell on my lap, all right? Your time is precious. All right, and I feel like something has run out of time. Something is, again, something can't sustain, right? Something wasn't meant to last. It says finite. Finite means it has an ending, right? Infinite means it's everlasting. So this says finite. So this is not something that was supposed to last past this point. All right, again, it's inevitable. It says time's transformations and wisdom's tapestry. All right, so this is about also the cycles of learning different things, right? Learning how to manage time, learning how to, start a cycle and end a cycle. You don't got to stay in something forever. If it's not meant for it to be, then it's not meant for it to be. You got what you was supposed to get from it. So you got receiving it all and rejuvenate yourself. You need time for yourself. You need something for you. Because I feel like you had a lot taken from you. Okay, it says you deserve to receive abundance at full capacity. Believe your worth and trust that the universe is ready to deliver all that you deserve. Open up. Okay? And then you have rejuvenate yourself. Know your limits. Know your limits and allow them to guide you. Limitations can teach you to take better care of yourself. You have the full permission to rest and say no. Okay? I've been saying that this whole time. What is the angel number for my Sagittarius? What is the angel number? Oh, okay, that's too many. Too many. What's the angel number here? 222. I am balanced. I love it. Alignment. Trust that the seeds of your thoughts are growing as you nourish them with the words, feelings, with your words, feelings, and actions. Let me get one more for you. 33, I am expanding. Okay. It says any positive changes or projects you are considering right now will be worth your while. Expect that the power to manifest and create will be heightened. So this is nice energy. I love it for you, my Sagittarius. Wait a minute. They told me to get the last set here. Almost forgot. Let's see. Sagittarius, what is the energy? The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn, okay? Something has to end. Something is over and done with. The cycle is finished. You don't have to stay a part of it. You don't have to, feel obligated to it. It's done. The whip. Number 11. Okay, this says conflict, debate, hard work, abuse, pain, and physical activity. Telling you, there's some type of end to that situation that you had to endure that felt like very painful and heavy. Like you were just obligated to it with that whip. The star card. All right, brighter days are ahead for you. Hopes, dreams, inspiration, wish, achievement, progress to goals. You have the woman in the clouds. Okay, so something may seem a little bit unclear in the moment, but I feel like once you make it clear, once you cast that judgment on what something is supposed to be, that's when the situation clears up, and moves in your favor, right? And then you start to see this new energy of a new start is coming. Okay, this is the new moon energy. A new start is coming for you this month. So understand it's your time to shine. It's your time to get out there. It's your time to break free and reframe those memories that you have of situations so that you can move forward and progress properly how you're supposed to. Right? Continue doing so. Reframing your idea of what a commitment is and what you attach yourself to. Okay? You're supposed to receive a whole lot more than you are getting right now. But we can block our own selves, so don't do that. Sagittarius, I love you. This is your message. Hit that like button, subscribe, comment. Personal readings are available, all that good stuff. Deuces. Bye-bye.